As a Halloween treat, I thought I would share with you my Halloween haul. My goal is to use the best picks from this haul at 268 Park Street to decorate for Halloween. I've been working on this collection of Halloween worthy picks for over a year. I don't know how many times I've visited the Goodwill, Salvation Army, Kiwanis, or little shops like the Hokey Pokey, the Cup of Kindness, Reflections, and Love Incorporated. They have antique trail brochures, and I think I could do a resale shop trail brochure now. I hope I can inspire you to get out there and do a little thrifting. You can definitely find an unexpected treasure. You might find something that triggers an upcycling project, or it could be as simple as painting something a different color. No matter what, you're saving something from the landfill. So let's get started on my Halloween haul. I found two green depression candle holders. They have nice little etchings on it, if I can get close enough for you to see. And this electronic candle fits in it perfectly. And I found two of them. The nice thing about these little green candle holders is green is one of my favorite colors, so I can use this in my decor all year round. The Little Empire plastic pumpkin for trick-or-treating has 1968 marked on it. I hate to admit this, but in 1968, I was too old to go trick-or-treating, but not too old to get dressed up and hand out candy. The blow mold is actually dated 1991, and it was made in Canada. It was a nice find, and I'm going to use it in decor, of course, up at Pentwater. As we come down, I've got this little sunflower picture frame that was from Pier 1, and I found this cute little cat freebie on the internet that I put inside of it. Now the books I actually found at the bins in Muskegon. I've been looking at YouTube videos with people going to the bins, and I found some here in Michigan. I have to admit, I look for colors first, and then I look for titles. The red one, though, I'm going to read again. It's been a long time since I read Little Men. Then if you come over here, I found a brown book and a white book. The white book I'm planning to read because that's about the Underground Railroad. But they make wonderful risers, and they give a pop of color to any vignette. The little green picture, I have to admit, I stole from Maddie, but it's going to fit nicely into my galvanized lantern from Walmart, and I'll do a little cloche-like vignette in there. Then we've got an Aladdin thermos. These are actually newer than the ones I usually collect. I usually collect the ones with the glass inserts, but this one's colors were too perfect to pass up for fall, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. Coming down to this little glass box that I found and filled with some fake acorns that I found also, I think will look nicely in a little display. Then we've got this new owl that is a little lantern. I think this is what Hedgewick would look like if he wore Harry Potter glasses. And then I found the shoe that belonged to the Wicked Witch of the West, but I didn't have to pull it from underneath a house. So that was a positive. We've got a pumpkin, dollar pumpkin from Target, and then I've got to give credit to this great cat, to Danielle from Homemade Vintage. She actually found these and posted them as a link in her description box, so I printed one off. And I put this in a frame that an old school picture of my own was in. So moving right on, it's always nice to have some vintage mugs to drink your coffee or hot cocoa out of. And these are a couple of the mugs that I found. The one in the backs is a Starbucks. The one with the pumpkin scene on it is a David Brown. This one with a long little devil doggy, I couldn't resist because of Dougal. A little jack-o'-lantern cup, and then this Hallmark one that says, "You think I'm wicked now, you should see me without my coffee." And then there's another Target velvet pumpkin that was from their dollar bins. Now, I've found this plate out thrifting, and I found the black cat at Target this year. It is plastic, and I couldn't resist it. Someday I am going to have 2 black cats, and one will be named Hocus and the other will be named Pocus. I might be a very old lady then, because my husband keeps saying no more cats. The silver shoe, which kind of reminds me of Professor McGonagall's shoe, which was probably black, not silver, is actually a very heavy pot metal, and it is a pincushion, but I thought it had some very nice Halloween vibes too. The little green box I got at a garage sale, and it's actually very clean, and I've got a lot of my office supplies in it while I'm working here at home. The little building is a Cat's Meow building, and the building specifically that this is of is the Salem Witch Museum, which, if you ever go to Salem, Massachusetts, is a really good place to stop. It was a great museum with a lot of good history in it, if you like that kind of thing. Another little Target dollar pumpkin, and then we come over to this black lunchbox. I wish it had had a thermos in it, but that's probably wishing for too much. And on top of it is a Dollar Tree silver acorn and a really cute party light, moon and stars candle holder. Coming around, I found a little pair of children's black boots. It looks very pretty with the flowers put in it, and my plan is to actually put them out on the porch in Pentwater. They will have some flowers in them, and also probably some sand to weight them down. Coming around, I found a little green and black tin, which will make a great riser, has wonderful colors, one of the colors I really like, and was a very clean little tin, inside and out. It also had a very pretty little top. So I'll show you the top of the tin. So I can use that for spring, definitely, as possibly a backdrop. On top of the tin is my first fairy lamp. Again, I've been influenced by YouTube, specifically Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter and her quest for fairy lamps. This is definitely not even vintage, but it's cute and a neutral color. On the bottom it says cream lace and Sky McGee fine porcelain. Of course, I'm still gonna hunt for a gold or green fairy lamp for my fall decor. It's always good to have something specific that you're looking for. In the back though, you can see my prize find, and it is a Hager cat. Now, I've come quite close to buying one of these at an antique store, but managed to control myself. I guess it was meant to be when I found one without the bowl for $5.99 at the Salvation Army. It took quite a while to find a bowl that would fit in the rounded base, but I scored one for $1. A little Frankenstein piecing together, and I have a perfect Thriftoween creation. Now, one of the things I do collect are silhouettes, children and dogs, and I've been doing it for over 10 years and have a pretty good collection, but I'd never seen anything like this little child with a witch's hat on top. And when I saw it on Danielle's show, Homemade Vintage, I was just a little envious of her find. And then she said she found the silhouette figure online and added the witch's hat to the silhouette. And she also said she attached this in her description box. And I was over the Halloween moon. I thrift all my frames these days, so now I'm looking for another 5x7 or 4x6 frame for the little girl silhouette too. This little black heart perfume bottle was actually a purchase from an antique shop, but you can even find good deals at antique shops. This little guy only cost me $2. It's in perfect shape, just missing its stopper. So now I have another item to look for when I'm out scavenging. Last but not least, I found another candy pumpkin. It was made in Guadalupe, but had no date on it. I decided that I would just spend the $2 at New to You instead of $2 at Meijer's, because New to You at least gives back to the community. I'm planning on using this pumpkin to complete my pumpkin topiary for my porch up at 268 Park Street. I hope my version of Thriftoween made you consider visiting some thrift stores like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and the Restore, not only for Halloween decor, but also for everyday needs. Thrifting is good for the pocketbook and also for our landfills. And what's most important, it's fun. Remember, if you like our content, hit like and subscribe, and click the bell if you want to be notified when I have loaded a new video. I hope you have a happy Halloween, and we will see you in our next video.